Ode 1.24. What restraint or what limit should there be for the longing of so a dear person? Teach mournful songs, Melopone, to whom the Father has given the flowing voice with the lyre. Thus permanent sleep presses upon Quintilius, for whom will restraint and the sister of justice, upright faith and naked truth, find any equal? He, lamentable, to many good men dies, more lamentable for no one than you, Virgil. You, devoted and vain, alas, you demand from the gods the not so entrusted Quintilius. What if you should play the lyre heard by the trees more charmingly than Thracian Orpheus? Surely the blood would not return to the empty form which, with his awful wand, Mercury, not gentle in undoing the fates for our prayers, has round up for his gloomy flock. It is hard, but it becomes lighter with patience to correct whatever which is sin. Ode 1.25. The bold young men more sparingly shake your joined windows with frequent throwings, nor do they take away your sleeps, and the door loves the threshold, which earlier was moving its hinges more easily. You hear less and less now, with me wasting away long nights for you, Lydia, you sleep. In turn, a weak old woman will cry for arrogant adulterers in a lonely alley, with the Thracian wind reveling more on moonless nights, when blazing love and desire, such as is accustomed to madden the mother of horses, it will rage around your inflamed liver, not without complaint, because happy youths rejoice with green ivy more than the gray myrtle, and dedicates the dry leaves to Euro, the companion of winter. Ode 1.37. Now there must be drinking. Now the earth is needing to be beat with free foot. Now was the time to celebrate the couch of the gods for the Salian feast companions. Previously, it was a sin to bring out Caecubum wine from ancestral wine cellars, while the queen was preparing mad ruins for the Capitoline and the destruction of power, with the impure flock of shameful men with sickness, powerless with hopes and drunk with sweet fortune, whatever you please. But scarcely one ship, unhurt by flames, reduced the frenzy, and Caesar drove back the frantic mind with the myrogic wine to true fears. Caesar flying from Italy, that Caesar pursuing just like a hawk, pursuing soft doves, or like a swift hunter pursuing a rabbit in the fields of snowy Thessaly, to give the monster to chains. Who is seeking to perish more nobly, neither became frightened of the sword like a woman, nor recover shores lying hidden with the quick fleet, having dared to see the kingdom lying down with a serene face, brave to drink completely black poison with her body, she more fiercely having carefully considered death, surely refusing to be led away as a private citizen by savage, fast-sailing warships for the arrogant triumph. Ode 1.38. I hate Persian paraphernalia, boy. The crowns tied with lime tree displeases, parentheses, me. Do not pursue, where of all places the late rose delays. I, attentive, care that you add nothing to simple myrtle. Neither is myrtle unsuitable for you, nor for me, drinking under an economical vine. Ode 2.3. Remember to save the equal mind in steep circumstances, not otherwise, parentheses, remember to keep in mind, held back from excessive joy in good circumstances. Delius about to die, whether you live sad in all time, or whether you will make yourself happy, having reclined on remote grass through the festive days, with the inner mark of Valerian wine. For what purpose the huge pine and the white poplar love to share the hospitable shadow with branches? Why does swift water struggle to hurry in slanting rivers? Hither order to bring the wine and the perfumes of the very brief flowers of the charming rose, while the dark threads of the three sisters allow. You will withdraw from the forest and the house and the villa, which the golden Tiber washes. You will yield, and the air will obtain riches having been piled on high. Whether born rich from ancient Iacchus, or poor from the lowest race, it is not of importance. You will linger under the sky. You will not pity. Are the victim of Orcus? Not at all. We are all driven to the same place. The fate of all of us is turned by the urn, sooner or later about to emerge, and about to place us in a boat to eternal exile. Ode 2.7. O Pompeius, having been led often with me into extreme danger with Brutus, leader of war, who returned you as a Roman citizen to, in parentheses, your native gods and Italian sky, first of my companions, with whom I have often broken the lingering day with unmixed wine, having been crowned at the shining hairs with Syrian oil. With you I have understood Philippi, and quick flight with my little shield, having been left not well behind. When virtue has been broken, and the menacing ones touched the ground with their disgraceful chins. But swift Mercury lifted me, being frightened through enemies. In the dense air, a wave swallowing you again, brought you into war again in an agitated strait. Therefore deliver a feast having been dedicated to Eos, and laid down the body tired by long military service under my laurel tree, nor spared the wine jars having been intended for you. Pile up the smooth drinking cups with forgetfulness producing Massic wine. Pour out the perfume from the capade perfume dishes. Who cared to hurry to complete the crowns with pliant celery and myrtle? Whom will Venus decide as an overseer of drinking? I will not have more saintly than the Thracians. It is sweet for me to be crazy with a regained friend.